Şu anda şey yapıyor, yükleniyor. Yüklendi.
All right, let's start.
Hello,
Hi,
Coin
everybody.
Exchange. Welcome back to another broadcast. Today we will talk about Bitcoin analysis and also the Fed announcements. I'm sorry about my view since I don't have any camera at the moment due to the technical issues. And also I have Barish with me. Barish is our new team member.
Hi,
Barish,
everybody.
good to see you. Today we will talk about the Fed announcements, also some airdrop news, and general crypto news. We will start with analysis first.
All right.
Let me share my screen. Let's see. Yeah. So, guys, at the moment, Bitcoin is a band that has the 29,800 between the 29,800 and 28,800. On the 4 hours chart, we actually have a little uptrend, but in about 4 minutes, Bitcoin price, based on the Fed announcements and the Powell's talks after 30 minutes, might increase up to 29,800 or might decrease back to 28,800. If Bitcoin price exceeds this area, then our next level will be 27,800, which at this hour, it is very crucial to not do any short or long positions since the Bitcoin market is highly volatile. And also, if the price can break this area, we expect it to go back to 30,900 level.
Yeah, it looks pretty risky, actually.
It is.
It's
At
really bad.
At the moment, expectations are 98% that interest rates will be about 25 basis points, but of course, nothing is certain. As you guys know, at the latest Fed news, there was no interest rate increase, but the United States wanted to see if the market prices will go back to normal or not. It was a test. However, the economy is going on a downturn. Only maybe top 10 companies had an increase in revenue, but most of the companies are actually announcing huge losses. For that reason, we do also expect that on the upcoming months there will be an economic crisis. What do you think about that, Barish?
Yeah, I agree with you, actually. As you said before, we'll talk about the interest rates and what the direction of market will be. So, as you said, it looks pretty risky, actually. So I wouldn't open any I wouldn't take any position in this point, actually. And what I'm gonna say is, so I took some notes, actually. Let me check out all of
And
this.
as our
Yeah,
subscriber film said that they will manipulate again, is not going to be a surprise. Of course, it will not going to be a surprise because at the moment the United States economy is trying so hard to maintain its economic downturn. But as I said, most of the companies are having increased losses. Only the top 10 companies actually had a good quarter. So actually, this announcement is not that important on the long run since the economy will collapse. But it is very important for the Bitcoin price as the Bitcoin is all about manipulations. For that reason, as I said, it is very important to not do any long or short positions because most probably you guys will get liquidated as the Bitcoin market price often gets high volatility during the Fed announcements. But of course, it is always safer to wait until the Powell's talk, which is about 30 minutes.
yeah. So as we know, yeah. Sorry to interrupt you.
Of course.
As you know, guys, the interest rate was kept like constant at 5.25 last month, and all the reporters asked the Powell the reason of decision, and he said because after 16 months, I think if I'm wrong, please correct me. After 16 months, it was the first time the interest rate didn't change. I mean the last meeting, last
That's
month.
correct.
Yeah, but after the meeting, he said that it will take a long time to bring this rate to 2%. So first of all, I think if you ask me what I think, first of all, we should understand what happens when the interest rate is going up. If it goes up, what happened? So answer is really simple actually. If the interest rate increases, so the inflation goes down, and the foreign currency in the country help the local currency to appreciate against other currencies. So basically, your money has some value against of the other cryptocurrencies, other exchange actually. Sorry, and we should understand what Fed wants in the future for the future. So Fed wants to lower interest rates to 2% actually, and in total it is estimated that Fed will increase the policy rate by 25 basis point at this month's meeting. It's gonna happen actually now. It's the time actually, and in this way, the bank can increase by 50 basis points until the end of the year. So until the end of this year, they wanna increase they wanna increase the basis points, and they wanna decrease the inflation rate actually. And also you may see some information what Powell shared so far. So with reporter says Fed members will be appreciate to increase the interest rate. So all the team, everybody wants to increase the interest rate, and tonight we think that interest rate is gonna go up, and if
Which
he
actually
doesn't
it just
surprise us.
announced that the Fed has increased 25 basis points, and as you can see, people already decreased the price a little bit, just to have a little bit, just to have a little upturn. But of course, this is not constant. Most probably, when it comes to this area, it will start going down again. But what do you think on the long run for the Bitcoin, Barish? Do you think the Bitcoin price will break the resistance zone or the break the support zone?
Yeah, I got some special indicators actually. When I put on the trading view or the other websites, this kind of websites, and when I talk to my friends and the other people, so 90% of people say the whole market is gonna go down actually. So everybody say the same thing. So I believe that before we get into bull season, the Bitcoin is gonna crash, and I believe that Bitcoin will see like 20K or something. I'm not sure actually, but yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
20K is highly possible actually. If you can remember from the May, we had an
Yeah.
uptrend which started from 20,000 points, and then after that we had a low trend, a little bit up, and most probably, as you just said, on the during the next months, it will go back to 20,000.2, which is also expected. But it's also good if it goes back to 20,000. That means that we can buy more altcoins. At the moment, it is not ideal to buy any altcoins or Bitcoin, obviously, but if we wait for at least maybe 2 more months, maximum 2 more months, in my opinion, then we will have more chances to buy more. We will have more chances to buy altcoins and Bitcoin if you guys would like to, on a very what is it for profitable on a very
Yeah,
profitable
profit.
strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, John. I'm still checking the Fed's decision, but yeah, I see nothing. Yeah,
Coins.
I think it's not announced.
It actually just announced. That's why it had this little up and down shifts on the price on the as if you can
Oh yeah,
talk.
yeah, 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 yeah. I saw it now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just looking on the Twitter and other platforms. Yeah,
But
yeah,
actually, this is not important at the moment. As I said, in 26 minutes, Powell will start talking, and when he starts talking, usually Bitcoin price starts to have the increased volatility as goes up and down, which is also unpredictable because Powell always talk about the critical things, which it's also a market strategy for the United States to balance the economy. So at this point, I would suggest to just to wait what will happen after the Powell speak, and then if Bitcoin price, as I said, goes back to 28,800 level, I will just wait for about maybe 30 minutes to see if the price will break down the support line or will bounce back. If it bounces back, I may open a long position, but of course I have if I do that, I have to probably stay on top of my computer and check the 5 minutes and 1 minute charts because I don't want to get liquidated, obviously.
Yeah.
Besides the Bitcoin and the Powells, I think we have some news about the airdrops and the upcoming projects. Is that right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we have so many projects right now. These days, actually, we have participated in a lot of airdrops, and as the number has increased, so I, if I check my notes, actually, maybe I um, participated over 20 projects so far. So have the fees I've paid. So I've paid so much money for the gas fees, and we are aware of this. And it's getting harder every day actually because many projects mean so much money, so much gas fee, and I'm trying to overcome it actually. And also I got some numbers about the airdrop projects, which are pretty popular around this time. Um,
Would you like to share your screen meanwhile you talk about those projects? Do you have anything to show us?
yeah, I can share, but I think you will not probably understand it because it's like not. It doesn't look like organized actually.
Uh-huh. Then it's okay.
But I can say that so many people. I also recorded a video about number of wallets. So as you know, guys, ZK Sync, Layer Zero Starknet, and Polygon, ZK EVM, Linea Mainnet, and all others, say Venom, Cashmere. So many projects. There are so many projects, and so now I'm gonna share information about wallet numbers that these wallets have been registered for the airdrop projects, and I'm gonna share it with you. For the ZK Sync, over 1,340,000 wallets have registered so far, which is pretty high actually. And for the Layer Zero, over 2,680,000 wallets have registered so far. It's the second big airdrop. It's gonna be second big airdrop. By the way, do you have any guess when ZK Sync is gonna be,
Well,
John?
in my opinion, maybe around October, I would say, because
Oh,
since they actually recently sent how many was it? Maybe like 10,000 NFTs, if I'm not mistaken, right? 10,000
mm,
NFTs they sent it to
yeah,
some random users who use ZK Sync Era and ZK Sync Lite, if I'm not mistaken. But also, it's anticipated that the ZK Sync in the long run will have more airdrops, and all we have to do actually for that, we just need to do as many bridge transactions, and as many basically as many transactions as possible that we should do for the ZK system. And also we have this actually ZK Sync airdrop guys for you guys. You can always watch these videos, and we will also add more videos about it. And here
yeah,
actually on the last one,
yeah.
the ZK Sync NFT marketplace elements. You can also buy those, well, quote those airdrop NFTs from this marketplace to have access for the upcoming possibilities, I would say. I don't
Yeah.
know
So
how
you
much is the base price at the moment because I haven't checked, but I think on the long run, these NFTs might be very useful, guys.
so even one is better than nothing, right? So one transaction is better than nothing. So
Exactly. Even if you do one transaction per day, because it's better to not do all the transactions at the same day because it means nothing actually. And also, you should not use the new wallets, and you shouldn't use the multiple wallets because based on your IP, the most projects will ban you for using multiple wallets. So just use one wallet and use that wallet for as long as possible. Also, meanwhile, you can buy some NFTs from OpenSea, for example, or you can do some other transactions on the Arbitrum network, for example, let's say, or the other networks.
Mhm. Yeah, so some people say actually there's a word about this. So take a seat before the plane take off. So basically, guys, just do a basic transaction, and I know it's too much money you pay uh, in dollars, and you will breach your assets through the breach actually. And what I'm gonna say is just do at least one transaction on the airdrop projects. You can also follow the other free ones, which is like Say or Kashmir or Venom, something like this. And
Speaking of Venom, actually, Venom just announced their, I think it's 12th mission.
mhm,
We will also have a short video about it,
yeah,
maybe tonight or
that's
tomorrow.
correct. Yeah.
And if you guys actually haven't done any tasks on the Venom testnet, you guys can also watch our Venom tutorial, which you guys can find on our channel to do all the tasks before it's too late. I actually have so many high hopes about the Venom ecosystem. Unfortunately, nowadays, most projects want you to do transactions on their mainnet instead of the testnet, so that you have to pay maybe about between $30 to $60 based on the gas fees, obviously. But
Mhm.
if you think about it, $30 or $60 compared to what you might earn on the long run is nothing. Of course, it's too much money for some people, even sometimes for us, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you should always think about it as some good investments.
yeah, that's right. And also, I'll keep sharing just a little information, and then we're gonna end the broadcast.
Uh-huh.
And third project was startnet. So 600,000 605,158 wallets have registered so far. And I'm gonna also share the funding about popular airdrop projects. So for zk sync, for 458 million fund, and for layer 0, 2,070,000 funds, and for the Starknet, 273 million fund raised so far, and over 20 million transactions. Users made over 20 million transactions. And Polygon, for the Polygon ZK EVM, over 5 million fund raised so far, guys, and users made 4 million total transactions. Even Linea, Linea was on the testnet, I think a couple of days ago, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
And also, even they shared an airdrop, but that airdrop is actually not so valid because that tokens are not even on the circulations yet. So the gas prices might even be higher than the token's actual price at the moment. So I
yeah.
actually skipped that one. But I'm also using the linear network from time to time. We also have the linear testnet video on our channel. You guys can check it.
Yeah,
But also for the linear, I think we have at least 4 months to do all those testnets and all those transactions before it's actually shares some valuable airdrop.
yeah, yeah. You should check out our page, guys. Exactly. We record everything. We consider all the airdrop possibilities in our channel. So we are working so hard behind the scene. You don't see the behind the scene, but me, John, Arda, Bilal, or other people, maybe more than 30 people working on the background. And you can check out our videos, and you can subscribe to our channel actually. So lastly, you want to say your last words?
Last but not least, I would say you guys can check our Coin Engineer blog to actually be aware of the latest news and updates about all the projects. As you guys can see, as what Barry said, we have a huge team behind us, and we are pretty much not sleeping at all because most of these guys are doing all these blog news and all these market research for us, so we can actually make a videos about them for you guys.
Yeah.
You can always find all the links below our videos. And I think for today, it is enough. Do you
Yeah, I
have
think it's
anything else
enough.
to
Yeah.
add?
Thanks for everything, man. Thanks for attending to our meeting, actually, our broadcast. You gave us super important informations
Also,
about
thank you for
Bitcoin's
your
direction and other
support.
things like airdrops or the other stuff. So that's all I want to say. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching us.
And also
Um,
in the upcoming days, we will have a major airdrop tutorial where we will actually analyze all the test nets for you guys. So it will be all in one, if I must say. For example, we'll talk about the ZK Sync, Linea, Venom, SEI,
yeah.
and Starknet perhaps, because there are some updates on Starknet as well. The video is currently on preparation, which is about, I think it will be around like 20-30 minutes to cover all the projects. But I think it will be very useful for our subscribers.
Yeah. And also lastly, I want to say that the next meeting is going to be 19th of September. So we can also check the next Fed's decision
Of
and we can
course.
see the price. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching us. We are going to end the broadcast. See you next time.
Take care, guys. See you next time.